I think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
I guess this Hobbs character doesn't like visitors.
That big dirigible in the sky was adorable.
Not the kind of place you'd expect to find a restorer of old masters.
Unless you didn't want to attract attention.
He's attracted ours. Let's see what Mr. Hobbs knows about La Malediccio.
And let's try and get a look inside that portfolio.
Okay, now that seems important already. Let's start from
I wouldn't have been able
the
to break
gate.
the chain. Or the padlock.
Okay, so I guess not. I guess I was wrong. Let's just go. Let's just go visit London. You know what I mean? Let's just go for a stroll. No, okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, that window seems broken.
The van's window looked like it hadn't been washed for years.
That's what you noticed from it. Not that it looks it is smashed, right? Like fixed with duct tape or something. Wait, what? I don't get what that situation is. But let's.
The van was held together with rust and dirt.
Okay, maybe let's try to open it.
The door was locked.
I mean, of course it
Looking
was.
through the window, I could see that there was nothing in the van. Hobbs must have taken the portfolio inside.
Of course, it's not gonna leave it in the van. Like we're still gonna explore it. I wasn't expecting it to be open. What the hell are you doing on in your van, Hobbs? Did you let a bear inside it? What?
It was the lever to open the hood. I popped open the van's hood.
Why? I mean, I know I'm doing it, but why?
Slasha!
Sure, let's rob this guy. I mean, I know that Medovsky is definitely more dangerous than this guy, but also we don't know that, you know. You know what I mean? Like, George didn't see him, Nico did. But even if he saw him, like, he doesn't know what this guy is capable of. Also, he does still work for Medovsky. So why are we so cautious with Medovsky, but we're stealing a whole whiskey bottle from Hobbs? Like, I mean, yeah.
The engine was held together by rust and dirt. Everything was covered in a sticky film of dirty black oil.
I'm assuming
Half the wiring wasn't connected to anything.
we want to start the car, but I don't know why we would want to do that.
The large dumpster was full of garbage.
Let's see the letterbox. I think there's a letter on top of it. Or is that like... No, that's just the design.
The mailbox read, W. Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. There was a piece of paper sticking out of the mail slot.
Take it.
For a second, I debated the morality of mail sneaking. It was a short debate.
Okay.
And I won.
I was gonna say, you've done so much worse. I mean, you've done exactly that so many times already.
I decided to open the letter. Dear Mr. Hobbs, due to previous incidents, we are writing to inform you that we will no longer be sending models to your address. It went on to discuss Hobbs's temper and other alleged infractions.
Oh.
Some of which still carry the death sentence in certain less sophisticated cultures.
Oh. When editing, I also realized that I completely skipped over this. I didn't really understand the implications here. And I think what George is implying is that Hobbs is a little fruity. Because I did think that later on as well. You'll see why. But I think this confirms it. So yeah, I just wanted to add that, and now back to the regular programming.
Interesting. This could come in useful.
Are you sure you still want to rob him? Are you sure you don't want to put the whiskey bottle back? I mean, maybe that would help him actually, because it does sound like he has a problem. But you know, like, I'm assuming we don't want to go directly to the door. Let's see.
There was a light on up above, and I could hear music playing. Someone had to be home.
Yeah, sure, let's try it.
I don't think Hobbs can hear us.
I guess the music is too loud. Let's talk to Nico.
Nico?
Like, I think we need to do something with the
What's
car.
up?
The lights are on, but nobody's answering.
Maybe they can't hear you knocking. We could try some other way of attracting their attention.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
The engine bay was a mess. A bundle of wires came into the engine bay from the dashboard. Many of the wires seemed to lead nowhere.
Okay, do we have anything? I mean, we have a paper clip. I think we've used it another time exactly like that.
It was one of two horns.
Oh, okay.
It didn't seem to be connected to anything else under the hood. 2 wires hung loose from it. It was one of 2 horns, and it didn't seem to be connected.
So, same thing. We need to connect the horns. All of this is not our problem.
It was the van's engine. I didn't really have any reason.
Okay, gotcha. Because I mean, I thought we needed to kind of start
It was the van battery.
the car for some reason.
A bundle of short, severed wires was connected to the battery. None of the wires were connected to anything.
How do I connect the wires to anything? Like, I only have a paper clip.
That was... If I had some spare cable, I could connect it to...
Some spare cable, yeah. I mean, that does sound like something I'd pick up from... Oh, I guess we didn't...
dumpster.
Guess we didn't look in the junk here.
Piles of junk, mostly boxes of old paints and scraps of picture frames. Mixed in were wires, cardboard,
There we go.
and some dubious-looking old clothes. George Stobbart.
Ah, Monsieur Stobbart. I trust you have obeyed my instructions not to leave Paris.
Of course.
Of course, Inspector.
Good. You clearly know which side your cookie is buttered. Now, I require your presence tomorrow at the murder scene for a reconstruction.
I see.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
12 o'clock sharp, monsieur. Or, as you would say, high noon.
Oh.
Sure.
Any failure to comply, and I shall have you extraordinarily rendered. Have a nice day now.
And you. That was Nave. We're required back at the gallery tomorrow for a crime scene reconstruction.
I mean, you're required.
Let me guess. Non-attendance is a criminal offense?
Of course.
You got it.
But like, you got the call, not Nico. Nico was there. Like, Nico should have been called as well. So, pick up that wire.
I had found just what I needed. 2 lengths of wire.
I guess that was to distract you from doing what you needed to do. Okay, so 2 lines of wire. Can we
Well, that didn't work.
do a really long one? Okay, so
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
okay, does it work now? I don't think so, because this still needs to go to wait.
A bundle of short, severed wires was connected to the battery. I used the wire to join the battery to the horn.
And I need something for that. I don't know. You know, I think maybe I can cut. What is happening? Oh, come on!
I snipped the wire in half.
There we go, because it was quite
The
long.
wire was just long enough to connect the battery to the horn.
Okay, there we go. No. Let's pick that up because that is long. So that
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
the short one can go there, and then the long one goes there.
Everything was wired up. The horn had power.
There we go. Easy. Ace Electrician strikes again.
I figured that should get Hobbs' attention.
Hey, we fixed your car.
All right, hold your blooming horses. What are you up to with my van?
Hello there.
We fixed it.
We fixed
Yeah.
your horn.
So I hear. Now, what are you doing in my yard?
You want some whiskey?
He wouldn't want to.
Okay.
Afternoon, Mr. Hobbs. We're from the model
There we go,
agency.
yeah.
About blooming time. I'm on a deadline.
Shouldn't have done
You
it
better come up.
first. Okay, whoops. I mean, I guess we can still talk inside, but
Nico? Well, that worked. But he thinks we're models.
All the better to take a look around and find out what he knows about the painting. And to see if that portfolio really has got La Malediccio in it.
okay, let's go. I'm so excited because I remember what's in this part.
About time you two showed up.
Hello, Mr. Hobbs. I was just wondering if...
Can it, Goldilocks? I don't have time for chit-chat. Just get undressed behind that screen.
Undressed?
That was the deal. An extra 20 quid because I need you with your kit off.
The studio was freezing.
And as for you, darling, no need to get undressed.
That's
I've
your
got a vivid
problem?
imagination, so I'll just use that.
That it was freezing?
Either way, just go sit over there on that rug and give me your best belly pock floozy. That's perfect. Just hold it there.
Nico made for a good distraction. I just needed to figure out how to get a look inside that portfolio.
Okay.
A gaudy pink negligee. Huh. It didn't seem like Hobbs's style. I didn't want to play around with those
Fair.
days are long gone.
Oh,
But I wondered who it did belong to.
those days were long gone, you say. So you had those days. George, every time you talk, basically, it sounds more and more sus.
Wow.
I'm just
an
saying.
old Bofson Wang stereo.
That
I haven't
guy
seen one of those for
cannot
years.
be straight.
Hobbs seemed to have a thing for 70s psychedelic jams. The record had stopped. It was Jasmine Breeze by the Hairy Lobsters. I turned the volume up a few notches.
Okay, good, good. So maybe now we can't... Let's up our thermostat. Oh, okay, I see what's happening.
Hey,
This is the same
Leave that dial
song
alone.
that
the heating gobbles up all
Her
the power
Reese
and the
Widow
circuits can't take
liked.
it.
Sorry. I turned the thermostat down again.
I mean, you shouldn't be able to hear me,
I
right?
wasn't gonna mess around with that wiring.
Why? Why did you... You messed around with so much wiring in the past couple of days, and that one...
To sit. It was
Okay, so... Yes, you mess around with electricity. Seems pretty clear.
It was locked. I wondered what was behind the door.
Hey, stop meddling with that. The power's ropey enough as it is.
Blowing
Okay.
the power would certainly have distracted Hobbs.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the
how?
elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system.
I know, we need the thermostat. But like, why did you just put it back down? You know, I'm just a blonde. I'm just a dumb blonde. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing. You must understand.
Hey! I've told you, don't mess with that thermostat.
Okay, his anger issues are starting to show. Or his alcoholism.
Whiskey. Very strong stuff.
I don't know why we would want to do that.
How about a top up, Mr. Hobbs?
Don't mind if I do.
No, sorry, no, God. Okay, I wanted to talk to Hobbs and see if... I mean, he did say
Excuse me, Mr.
no
Hobbs?
time for chit-chat, but maybe.
Oh, what do you want? You're supposed to be sprawled naked on that rug with the family jewels out.
Mm.
Yeah, well, about that. Could I just ask you a couple of questions first?
Blow me. A model who's shy and chatty. It must be my birthday.
Okay. Do you want some perfume?
It's a little musty in here. Do you mind if I spray some of this around?
Brett! Good lord, man! Put it away! It'll strip the paint off me canvas!
I don't know why, but I thought you would be the one person who would enjoy it.
Showing that to Hobbs was...
That's fair. Meet Trevor.
Mr. Hobbs, meet Trevor.
Who's Cheddar?
My cockroach. Take a
My
look.
pocket friend.
Difficult childhood, eh? Well, don't take it out on me.
No. I mean, from his stories, it does sound like it, to be honest.
Cookie, Mr. Hobbs?
Don't mind if I do. Rich tea. No bourbon.
Afraid not.
Jammy Dodgers.
Sorry.
Stroopwafel.
No, it's just the way I want.
Oh,
Showing that to Hobbs.
yeah,
Showing that to Hobbs.
yeah. Another one?
How about a top up, Mr. Hobbs?
Thanks.
Okay, already got a class 4. So, let's actually talk.
Excuse me. What